DDG has been granted permission to visit Halle in Italy but can't post anything about him and will be supervised by a court-appointed professional. So let's talk about it because this seems to be a big deal to the internet and DDG's fan. Welcome to the YME's channel. Let's talk about it. So we have been seeing a court order that is surfacing online. Now we all know when it comes down to DDG, he loved his son Halle. And just in case if you didn't know what was going on, let's take you back. So back in a couple of months ago, Halle was recently granted temporary sole custody of her baby Halle after she filed a restraining order against DDG, her baby father. According to the report, she said he allegedly got violent and even slammed her head into a steering wheel, which was so bad that it chipped her tooth. And as a result of that, DDG can't speak publicly about Halle and their child, and he also not allowed to post their son Halle online. And not only that, he's only allowed to see their child through supervised visit and is not allowed to take him out of the country either. So this has been a major problem to DDG's fan, and also a lot of people seem to be hurt and up in their feelings about it. So DDG went on to file for his visitation right, and so finally it was granted. The visitation right consists of visitation hours between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. daily. Halle's team originally proposed 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. I mean, I don't like the parameter business, to be honest with you, because we all know that DDG loved his son. We can tell this is genuine love, y'all. I don't feel like he's doing this for the internet. I don't think he's doing it for clout. I don't think he's doing it like just for views. I really don't think so. I think this man loved his child. Also, another thing that was added is to supervise by Halle's nanny and security. And I mean, why being supervised by nanny and security? I don't think he's going to hurt his child. Like, I honestly don't feel that. Halle's lawyer raised concern that nanny felt unsafe alone, prompting need for security. I mean, they're just making things up. That's how I feel. Allegedly, I feel like they're just trying to create this big thing of him to try to paint a picture of him being a bad person, because regardless his streaming behavior, regardless of how he come out here and he'll talk about them, I understand that part, and that's the only thing that I will agree upon, my opinion. No overnight allowed. I mean, I can see for that also, but I mean, that's his child. Come on. DDG can't take Halle more than 3 miles from the hotel. That's another, I don't like that. They made this child together. Therefore, they should have enough, they should be able to work this out on their own. But at the end of the day, I'm not there. I'm just seeing this information on the internet. So I'm not gonna, I'm not going into it. But no overnight allowed. And the 3 miles, that's ridiculous to me. And must stay near Halle's hotel in Italy. I don't like it. I really don't like it. So if I don't like it, let's see what the comments are. Well, this is just a few. So we had Mrs. Daniel said, I hate the way they treat him over his baby. I feel the very same way, honestly. Like, they make it seem as if he's a bad guy, and that's his child. It shouldn't be any stipulation. I don't like how they look at things as it relates to the father. Mothers are just as important as the dad. That's how I see it. And then we have another comment here from New Draws Who This. She said, the only thing I agree with is not social media posts. Now, if he went and had another baby and made a family, she would be sick, which is absolutely true. She will probably start to make some fuss, because women are like that. When they get jealous, they start to be vindictive. And yes, I am a woman, but I've seen this all the single time. I mean, I'm a mom, and I would never have this mindset of trying to create an issue, with the children. Come on, mothers are just as important as the dad or the fathers, if you will. That's just my take on that. We have another comment here from Chantel. She said she doesn't know how good it is that a man wants to spend time with his son. Absolutely. I agree with Chantel here. Like, I really do. Halle needs to double check and really think about what she's doing, because she has a father that wants to be with his son and fighting to be with his son. You see, I feel like women have a way of trying to be vindictive. If that they know if this is what's going to hurt you, they use it against you. And, that's how I feel about that. I feel like they should allow him to see his son any means necessary. They just need to communicate effectively. If she's busy and he's available, let him do his thing. He doesn't need any security. He doesn't need no nanny or nothing like that. This man, I don't think he's going to hurt his child. Come on now. He's all over the internet. He know what he's capable of. He seemed like he have a full support family. His mother, I think someone commented that DDG doesn't really have his son. His mother always have his son. And so what? What if the grandmother have him? Now is the time for them to spend time with each other while he's streaming online. This is how the man make money. Like, he has to pay his bill. Whatever it is that is going on, it is what it is. So I just feel like this whole situation, but I'm glad that the judge granted him permission to visit his son. They need to just cut it out. Let it be. Let the man see his son. Like, that's just my opinion. Not everyone is going to agree with me. I know some of y'all is going to come for me in a comment, but it is what it is. I just feel like let the man be with his child. That's how I honestly feel. But again, I could be wrong. I want to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts when it comes down to this? Because even though Halle Bailey has been granted a temporary sole custody of her son a couple months ago, following the restraining order. Another thing too, when her tooth was chipped months ago, right? Before all of this come out. Why didn't you say something then? It's now that they decided to break up and all these things is happening. She is exposing and putting a case together. I feel like you should just naturally do things when it happened and not use this as a way or a mechanism to impact his record. So I felt like they're just into their feelings. Honestly, I love these couple, y'all. Don't get me the wrong way. I love these couple. They should have tried to work it out. I feel like he probably should have went to some therapy or whatever. But since you're, young couples, that's what they do and all these different type of things. But I really liked them, So I just felt like instead of bringing it out here to us, I felt like they should have tried to spend some time and try to figure it out together. But again, that's my opinion. I would love to hear your feedback. What are your thoughts on this video? Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also to subscribe if you're brand new to this channel. Until then, we'll see you around. Thank you for watching. Be blessed.